Okay, so I go to different expos and events for healing, where there's a lot of people doing healing or crystals, etc. This one we have in town every year. It's a massive event and with thousands and thousands of people, because there are tents all over the place, and there's healing tents, there's food tents, there's different shows going on, etc. And the girls used to come and help me run the stall. I used to sell crystals back then as well, so they'd sell them while I did work on people who want to top on the table, have chakra tracks or Reiki done. And I remember we were setting up this one year. We used to have the corner of the tent every time, and we'd got everything set up, and it was almost 9 o'clock when everyone was allowed to come in. And I said to them, I just got to go to the loo. So I ran off over to the toilet, and then when I came back, the girls came up and they said, "Mum, this lady came over and she said there's a man going around stealing energy." And I'm thinking, what the hell? These are my young kids. So I didn't question it. I knew people were about to burst in through the doors. So I just stood back from our corner. So the whole corner's there. And chakray for my whole corner. Say hey key, say hey key, say hey key. Whew. I'm doing this already. Chakray. For the whole corner of the tent. Sure enough, then all the people came in. And I did notice one person during the day kept trying to come up to the corner where we were, but never quite got there. Walked past numerous times and then backed off. Even came the other way and backed off. It's really interesting to watch how these symbols do help. Anyway, we went there again another year, but we were in a different spot in the tent that time. And I was working on a client, and the girls were still running the stall, and the same person came up, and they're talking very loudly. And I think maybe this is how they get energy, get attention, okay, by talking very loudly. It wasn't a mean talk, it was an exciting talk, but very, very loudly, so nearly everyone could hear them, And I've meanwhile had this lady on the table, and this person's talking right next to me, just to people walking around. And I'm saying to the lady, and my energy was going towards them instead, because I couldn't not hear that, okay. So I just said to the lady, just excuse me for one moment. My hands were still on her head, and I remember hooking up, having a conversation with my team, with my guides, saying, can we please put some symbols over here so that I can focus on what I need to do here with this client. And so we did. In my mind I had these symbols going here, chakray, say hey key, chakray. And then I turned to my client and this person left. Play with these symbols, honestly, they are absolutely amazing to work with. Alright, have fun with those.